Hey guys, so today we'll be taking a look at the FEKER IK75 Pro gasket keyboard. So this is one of my client's builds, and some of the parts are already used for other builds, so there are a lot of steps that I skipped in this video. So here will just be the build process for this build. So inside the box there will be a keycap switch puller as well as a non-braided white USB cable. I'm pretty sure the keyboard comes in other colors, but I got mine in the white version. So here's the keyboard. It is a 75% layout keyboard if you do not know already, and it also has a knob at the top right hand corner, as you can see over there. So unboxing, we have a manual which says quick start, so it's just all the backlight settings and whatever you need to know about the keyboard. So this is an extra polycarbonate plate, and I will not be using it for this build. I'll be using the aluminum plate that's provided inside the kit already. So here's the keyboard. It has a really nice white color, and it has quite a few things at the back. It comes with risers, a few rubber feet that are already installed at the top and at the bottom, and that's pretty much it. So take note that this keyboard comes with pre-installed stabilizers that can be better when modded, but it's not that bad. It also comes with north-facing LED sockets. So right now I'll be unboxing the switches. So this is the akko rose red switches that has a operating force of 43, and I've used this set of switches many times, so this is not new if you have been watching my channel for quite a while. So these are the rose reds that I've owned previously, so I've already lubed them, so I'll be skipping the lubing process in this video. So each box comes with 45 pieces, so I have two boxes, which is a total of 90 pieces. So these are lubed with Krytox 205 grade 0 as well as 105 grade 0 on the springs, and this is a linear switch, so if you're looking for tactile, I don't think that'll be the option. Anyways, here are the keycaps that I'll be using. I'll be using Clone GMK's Blue Samurai keycaps. So this is one of the keycaps that I've owned previously as well. It was in the Tofu 65, but I decided to give him this set of keycaps because he wanted this. So I will be just putting this on the keyboard at the end of this video, so stay tuned. So I'll be swapping out the stabilizers with everglide plate mounted stabilizers, and I'll be lubing them with Krytox 205 grade 0 and applying the holy mod as seen. So now let me unbox the keyboard, like literally dissect it, and let me show you the parts inside and whatever is provided in the keyboard. So this keyboard does not have screws, so you have to pry it open with your fingers, and it took me some time, so you can just watch me struggle, and you just have to pull it out, and it's pretty much quite easy. It took me about a minute or so, so just try to pry it open if you get this keyboard. Yeah. So after opening this keyboard, you can remove the knob beforehand. I forgot to, so it came out, but no issues. So this is the keyboard, and inside it has case foam and a PCB back foam, if that's what you call it. Yeah, so there are two foams installed, so if you keep both foams inside, the keyboard will really it will produce a talky sound signature. But I would say that the foams are not really the best material, but it is not bad considering the price I bought for this keyboard. So this is the back of PCB foam. It is double-sided tape to the PCB, and I will be applying both foams to this keyboard. Okay, so as you can see, there is plate foam in between the plate and the PCB, and these are the stock stabilizers that I'll be swapping out with the everglide plate mounted stabilizers. So that is pretty much about it for the keyboard. Okay, so to open up the keyboard, just unscrew the screws at the back of the PCB. Okay, so the next part is me opening up this and showing you the plate foam and removing the stabilizers. So if you are new to this and you're not sure how, you can continue watching. If not, you can just skip it if you know how to. So yeah, this is the plate foam. It's like I said, it's not the best material, but it's doing its job. And the stabilizers are plate mounted as well, so I'll be removing them so that I can swap them out with the everglide plate mounted stabilizers. So essentially you can just use a tweezer or even your fingers to pull out the stabilizer, it is a little bit painful if you use your fingers, so I recommend you using any tool that really just does its job. So yep. So the plate mounted stabilizers come pre-lubed and they're really good. So it's actually not bad for the price you've paid, and it is also a stock keyboard. So the stabilizers are not really rattly, but there's still some rattle and ticking. So the sound test will be right after this part, and take note that the sound test is not very accurate because I'm using my camera mic. So yeah. Okay, so I'll be adding this piece of foam. It can act as a PE foam. Whether it's PE foam, I don't know, but it's a really thin piece of foam. So I'll be placing it in between the aluminum plate as well as the PCB. So I will also be applying 3-layer tape mod into this build and reapplying back the back case foam. So yep. Okay, so I have placed PE foam or some random piece of foam in between the plate and the PCB, and I will also be putting back the Everglide plate mounted stabilizers, which I have already lubed and wholly modded into the plate so that we can reassemble the keyboard. Okay, so I'll be putting back the plate foam as well as the plate so that we can screw back all of them together, and we'll reassemble the keyboard. So after this will be the sound test of the modded stabilizers. So take a listen. Okay, so it definitely sounds a lot better. So now we'll be reassembling the keyboard. So let me just put back the case. You can just pop it in, there's no screws anyways, and it's pretty much quite easy. So right now we'll be installing the switches and the keycaps.